a program that was supposed to make Texas roads safer and raise money for trauma care by putting fines on drivers convicted of some traffic violations is being called a wreck. Some lawmakers are vowing to get the Texas Driver Responsibility Program off of the road. Fox 4's Sean Rabb in the newsroom with that.
Yeah, Clarice, 40 states and District of Columbia have something similar to our driver responsibility or driver improvement law, but Michigan has just repealed its measure, and the Texas GOP has made repealing the state law part of its party platform. They call it failed public policy. Texas drivers ticketed for certain violations or multiple violations can find themselves buckled in with surcharges above the cost of the ticket. That's costing some people their driver's license.
The impact has been phenomenal.
Lancaster Municipal Court Judge Valencia Nash holds court twice a month for people in the state's driver responsibility program.
And you are here because you requested a hearing. You received a notice from the Department of Public Safety.
Started in 2003, the program was supposed to enhance public safety and increase funding for uncompensated trauma care by charging additional fees for offenses like speeding, driving while intoxicated, and driving without a valid license. A fee once placed on you must be paid 3 consecutive years, something some don't know.
A lot of people think they paid $130 or $140 and they're done, only to have their license suspended the following year.
You weren't aware of a surcharge?
No sabía de unos cargos por no tener licencia.
It's been criticized for failing to properly notify offenders and disproportionately harming the poor by trapping them in a cycle of rising fees.
It's simply a new debtor's prison is what it is. It's imperative that we get rid of it.
Republican State Senator Don Huffines wants to get rid of the law and the debt that's been accumulated behind it.
Do you know that almost $2 billion is owed to the state of Texas in this program? Almost $2 billion. Over 1 million Texans have lost their driver's license on this.
I got my license back because they had suspended it for a good little while.
Plumber Nolan Gomez in court making sure all fines and surcharges cleared up. He'd been stuck, unable to drive, unable to work.
Anything you want to ask me before I place you on probation?
Do I still got to pay for the next 2 or 3 years?
Fines and fees cleared? Gomez gets 3 months probation, free to drive, but if he gets another citation, he'll face another 3-year cycle of surcharges.
I just get back on the road. Now I can drive and don't have no worries.
Senator Huffines says it's a bipartisan effort to repeal the law in the next legislative session, and he says lawmakers will find a better revenue stream to help emergency trauma centers cover costs of patients who don't pay.